Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I am Velker from the Armchair Dragoons, and we are back with another battle from the 6 Days of Glory called, Dad, I need some help. I don't remember.
Now you need my help. I thought you wanted to do this.
I do, but you're the one who dragged me into it.
All right, fair enough. That was a good opening. I liked it.
Really?
We're going to be doing another of the set. And you forgot to wish people.
Oh, happy Valentine's Day, everybody.
There we go. Happy Valentine's Day, everyone. It is today, indeed, the last of the 6 Days of Glory. He's Velker, I'm Cyrano, and this is the last of the 4 battles for Commands and Colors, Napoleonics 6 Days of Glory. It is Vauchamps, 14th February, 1814. Let's, like we always do, let's take a look at the battlefield, see what we've got. We've got something different. Haven't seen it since we saw the fight at Austerlitz with the Allies. Velker, commanding the Allies over here, has 2 separate armed nationalities represented. Over here, he's got Russians. Look at the Russians. But he's also got Prussians. In addition to all the new Prussians that we showed you in the very last battle, he's got a whole nother kind of Prussian. Look at this right here. Prussian heavy cavalry.
Can they do?
You'll notice they only get the 3 bases, so they're a little limited that way. But what do they?
Suck.
So with 3 bases, what does that give them?
4 dice.
That's not bad.
It's not good though.
And you've got another unit of your Prussian militia lancers with their sticky pokes, and your reserve light. Ooh, those guys aren't very good, but you've still got your line. So there it is, and there's the overall battlefield, our new look battlefield. So we've got all of that handled. All right. Let's do some historical background. The Battle of Vauchamps was the final major engagement of Napoleon's 6 Days campaign, which in this household we call
The 6 Days of Glory.
Yay. On the 13th of February, reeling from his 3 successive defeats, Blücher looked to disengage from Napoleon, and instead maneuver with part of his force to fall upon the isolated corps of Marshal Marmont and regain the initiative. Napoleon anticipated Blücher's move and had himself moved to support Marmont. On the morning of the 14th, Marmont continued to fall back, but counterattacked once Napoleon arrived. With French resistance stiffening, Blücher realized that he now was facing the Emperor and decided belatedly to pull back. Blücher's attempt to disengage, however, proved extremely difficult, as the Allied force was in an advanced position and had virtually no cavalry present to cover the retreat. While the actual battle for Vauchamps was short, the Allied forces suffered heavy losses when the French infantry under Marshal Marmont and most of all the cavalry under Grouchy launched a relentless pursuit. At nightfall, Blücher opted for an exhausting night march in order to take his remaining forces to safety. Oh my goodness. Well, Velker, obviously you are Blücher. 5 command cards and 3 Iron Will tokens, which I think you've got over there.
Yep.
You get 3 tactician cards. I am Napoleon, 6 and 6, and I move first. We play to 8 victory banners. The French player gains 1 temporary victory banner at the start of his turn for each town hex a French unit occupies. So there's a bunch of them out here for me. This is Vauchamps in here.
It's 3.
Just those 3? All right, yeah, that does look like it. French line infantry are these conscripts. Well, we know what that means.
Yes.
I don't get that 5th die. The river La Petite Morin is fordable over here. Over on the left. There is no pre-battle Mother Russia roll.
Yay.
The French player gains 1 victory banner for each French cavalry unit that exits the battlefield from any hex on your baseline.
So you just get to push.
So these my horsies do what you did to me at Chateau Thierry.
What is this guy doing? He's in the middle of 3 hexes and I don't know what to do.
Let's see here. Oh, your Prussian horse artillery. Let's see what we've got. He can't be a rogue entity because you got 5 there. You've got your 5. Do you have any? And he is Prussian horse artillery, right?
Yes.
He is a complete straggler because you have foot, and foot.
But no horse?
No horse, no. So he shouldn't be there. We bid him a fond farewell, I suppose. All right. Let me get out a posting or two. And we'll have at. Let's see here. Surely we've started broadcasting, haven't we?
I would hope so.
Well, yes, we have. There we are.
Whew. Okay.
Live now. That's interesting.
Wow.
All right.
Really fast.
So I guess I'll go to YouTube itself. Go to my channel. Here it is. I don't know what the problem was. Holy cow, we've already got 3 people watching. What? Well, first of all, hi Beat Cafe. I love your die roller. It is spectacular, and and I think it'll be great. I know you'll get it fixed, and I'll love using it. Next is Jason. Well, we love doing it. Are you kidding? What are you talking about? We love doing this stuff, and it's great to hear from you. Jason wishes you good luck.
Thank you.
And he tells you to wax your axles.
Squeaky, squeaky.
Squeaky, squeaky. We missed you at the big wrap-up for the... we didn't have you by for the big wrap-up of Austerlitz. So, and hey, Red, and hey, Beat Cafe. So it's great. It's great to see everybody. I'm glad to finally have all the links sorted out. My goodness, it takes forever. All right, so now we're going to go over here. We're going to go for here. We're going to go for here. And now I'm going to tweet. I tweeted. There. Power tweeted. Cool. That's it. Very cool. Hope. And if I refresh this creature, everything will be fine, right? Good deal. All right. Aha. All right. Let's get to work. Well, let's remind ourselves, Velker, that I got 6, you got 5. I got 6, you got 3. 6, 5, 6, 3.
You're 6, 6, I'm 5, 3. That's what I remember. So we always write the tactician cards.
So this is 5 and 3.
Yep.
No, see, that's the thing. That's why I like to remember it that way. It's 6, 5, 6, 3. Yep. So 6, 3. Here we go. 1. Oh. 2. 3. 4. 5. 6. Over here, it's going to be 6, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. There's a lot of guys out here, but we got a mission to do here on a Friday night. Let's do it. Well, let's begin then. Cavalry charge.
So these three guys and holy fat guys. Whoa, guard light and guard heavy?
Mm-hmm.
That's a jerk move.
These guys are 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. Unfortunately, my other horsies are over here in the back. Hanging out smoking cigarettes, apparently. You have to note that those bases are labeled wrong.
Can't use those guys.
Why not?
It's 4 guys, right?
Yeah, I know. I'm relabeling.
Oh.
They're in fact...
French flag.
Yeah. They're in fact French Guard Light Cavalry.
That's what you had.
Mm-hmm. No, the bases were labeled wrong. Okay, so that was it. I get +1 on everything except the guards, which are 2. But I don't think I sent up any guard. No, I did not. So we just have 2 fights. They're over here. The cuirassiers are going to come over here to your Russian line. You want to form square?
No.
No, huh? You sure about that?
Break my will, but you shall not break my spirit.
I'm not sure what the... You strike me as drawing a distinction without a difference, but I'm going to move on. Cuirassiers. That's 5 dice, right? 6 dice. Two hits and a retreat, which you can ignore. First thing we find out is how is Odom doing? Odom.
Whew.
Oh, he makes it. How does he feel about this whole French cuirassier situation with 2?
With 2. He's kind of upset.
We're going to ignore that.
No.
That is not what I wanted to have happen. I disapprove of that. So now my French heavy cavalry will attack you.
They shall form square now.
They will form... You are a dink, but that's actually a really smart play. I wish that card.
Which one was that? Oh, okay, that's fine.
All right, see if you bounce me.
Looking for a 5.
You
That's 5 dice.
5 dice. One of them is a 5. Tragically, you'll now roll 1 die.
Miss.
And now I too get to roll 1 die. As you just sit there in square.
And you can't even hurt me.
I'm displeased with how that worked out.
Wonderful.
I don't think you care.
I mean,
I think you are
this guy now has 2 guys.
You are far too accepting of how... No, I charged you.
Yes.
And your dirty Russian sat there and mocked me.
Yes. All these are true statements. But what you gonna do about it?
Not much at the moment. Your play.
Force march.
Really?
Yes.
All right.
In
Curious.
the center. These guys can't shoot people without moving. Not happy. Okay, these guys will go there. This line. Where they're Prussians.
Remind folks what Force March does.
Okay.
So this line will not be able to battle, correct?
They can.
Didn't they move 2?
Yes. Did they do that?
Nope.
Oh.
Oh, they have a leader. They have a leader.
They have a leader.
Yep, very good.
Ah.
Yep, they can attack.
These guys are going to come there. These guys moved. These lines go there.
That is a good card for you in this situation. No doubt about it.
Alright. Let's start with these guys.
Yes, what are they going to do?
Melee your horses. Can't evade.
Sure they can. They can go back into this. They can go into
Oh,
the
you
trees.
can. Okay, never mind. Yeah, right. 4
Um,
dice coming at you if you don't.
we are going to evade.
Alright.
Hang on. Alright. 4 dice.
Looking for only 3s. Got you for 1.
More than I would have liked.
But
Good deal. Alright. Next.
nope, that's not.
All right, here.
Yeah. These guys, yeah.
What are they going to do?
Pew pew.
Alright, so that's what? 3 dice.
Let me check that.
Should be.
3 dice. You're right.
3 dice on my lights.
Yeah. 2 guys.
Good shooting.
Tis. Got it, tis.
Okay.
These guys are going to melee with you on 4.
Mm-hmm.
Three hits.
Ow! That was nasty.
'Twas, and I'm rather happy about it.
Yeah, you should be. Let's see how Lagrange feels about that.
Absolutely terribly.
He's good.
Aw.
He'll come back with 1.
Come on, couldn't hit me if you tried.
Yes, he can.
Ah, but because I'm Prussian, I get to ignore a saber.
And now Zethan will see how he feels. You're gonna miss him if he ain't there at Waterloo.
Yeah. He's fine.
Okay, very good. Next.
I think that's it.
That's it. Very good. Get your card, sir.
Nice. Your turn.
To a point you've made before, some cards just don't make that much sense. But we're gonna go forward.
What is with you and that card?
2/2/2.
I get it constantly, and I really like that card, but I never get it. Sorry, I had to go on a tangent there for a second. Forgive me. Oh, you shitty.
There's... Yeah, 2 there. It's be another one of these situations where the old guard just sits there, isn't it? Just
You
is.
have old guard?
Yep, old and young.
Oh. No, thank you.
Oh, I didn't think you wanted him. Oh, we're coming up. Good gravy. So, he's ordered to shoot.
Are these guys fighting back? I'm going to have the cannons take care of them.
He's ordered to shoot. So these two guys are both ordered to shoot.
Okay.
Now, on the right.
Well, hey there, bud.
Go that way. And these fellers will go there. All right, we begin. That took longer than I wanted it to. These crassers are going to try to hit your Russian line.
One die.
Yep. Nope. One die back.
You have to go away, but you're curious. You're sure you don't.
And my French light cavalry is also going to try to hit you.
Oh, whoa. Okay.
They do.
Ow!
One die back. Oh, and what's his name has to check. Odom. Alright.
And he comes back. You have to go back.
Can't get everything, I suppose. These 5 will shoot at your Prussian lights.
Ow!
Wow, that'd have been nice if. But it wasn't. So that's 2. Also in the center, these guys are going to shoot here for 4.
Come on.
Also 2.
No, Joe.
Take another crack at Sethan.
How's Ethan doing? Sounds like I'm saying, how's Ethan?
Man, didn't he just roll 5-5?
Yeah.
That's funny.
He's getting rather close, that's for sure.
French Guard heavy attacks your Prussian line here under Sethan. Does he squares?
Worth it? Not really. No, he doesn't.
All right.
Can you kill me?
This is 6 dice, correct?
No, I think it's still 5. You just can ignore 2.
Guard heavy. 5 dice.
Can you kill me? Probably. Will you kill me? Who knows?
And I do.
Most definitely.
All right, so I get a banner. You'll check for Sethan.
Oh.
Got him.
Oh. That's an expensive loss.
He will be spending a nice period of time in good French custody. Because I think he lives to Waterloo, so we know he lives. So he was merely captured.
Sure.
We will advance, come over here, and I ask you the same question. Does your Prussian light form square?
No.
They do not. All right.
5 dice. Hit me with your best shot.
I say to you it is actually 6 dice.
But, okay. Hit me.
Yeah? Okay.
Get the 21.
Brave Prussian light. I don't kill him.
Oh. I come back with 1.
You do.
Fear me.
Do they get to go with 1?
Yeah.
There was some weird thing where they weren't exactly half. Check them.
Yeah, it's 1.
All right.
It's melee.
Well, usually it is. I was just wondering if there was something unique to the Prussians.
No.
No hit. All right, your turn.
counterattack. Wait.
Not getting the counterattack.
Recon and force.
1-1-1.
Yep.
1-1-1.
Oh, I thought these guys were grenadiers, and now I'm sad.
No, they're the opposite of grenadiers.
Yeah.
Do you have? I don't think you have grenadiers in this scenario.
I thought I did. Maybe not.
No, you had grenadiers at Chateau Thierry, but
So these guys are going to fire.
okay, gun shoots.
This is painful. Oh. Oh.
That's on your right, just so you know.
My left, you mean?
It is Hasdrubal. He sees us.
Why? That makes no sense. Why you do this? I'm confused.
All right, so you moved these line up on the hill?
Yeah.
Okay, so that's your right. So what's in your set?
These guys are going to go up here. I changed my mind.
Okay. Where are they going to go?
They're going to move there.
Okay, so they moved there.
Then the brave charge of the reserve militia.
You would be far better off having them shoot me.
Good push. Still, I think they do shoot.
The only difference there is I do get to ignore one hit because I'm a cuirasser.
Wait, are they militia or reserve infantry?
They are, remember, they are reserve infantry. They are RI.
They are not militia, so why is militia in their name?
I don't know. I think I may have inserted it. I may have to take a look at that. That may have been an error.
It says militia and reserve infantry is two different things.
Ooh, I do not ignore that first shot. Even only my cuirassers do that. Owie, boo boo.
So I think that's 4 dice country? Yeah.
4 dice?
I could kill you.
Can they see me?
We can, but will we hurt you? No. Not a little bit.
Bullets fly everywhere from the Prussian Reserve Militia Infantry, but no one is hit. No one.
These guys are coming with 2.
2. 2 from the line.
Got them both.
Nice.
Yeah, baby.
There's the first flag for the Allies.
Valentine's Day, everybody. Shooting
Valentine's Day.
Shooting Cupid's bow.
Hey, blood is red.
Searing the hearts of your enemies.
Blood is red. Pumps from the heart. What do you want me to tell you?
Roses are red. Bacon is red. Poems are hard. Bacon.
Noted.
And now these guns are going to fire on those light.
Okay.
4 dice. Or more.
4-3, yeah.
3, sorry. Gotcha for 1.
Good shooting there. Okay.
And that's my turn. I can't stop now. Heck.
Nerds.
This is not going well. I'll give you that. I will give you that.
All right. Do a flank attack.
Okay.
2 and 2. 3. Ordering the heavy cav.
Oh, that's your plan. I get it now.
Well, you taught me how to do that at Chateau Thierry. I'm going to score me a banner.
Oh, wow, a whole banner when you could have killed my gun.
Oh, I'm charging guns is a dicey proposition.
Wait, why wouldn't you just go off? Why'd you turn?
I was here, right?
1, 2, 3. Why do you have to turn?
No, I was here. I was here.
You were?
Yep.
But then how'd you get there?
1, 2, 3.
Oh, you went up.
Went over the hill.
Okay.
So, ordering the French cav over here as well. On my right flank, as part of the rest of this side attack thingy.
Flank. Frank.
Troop.
It's the Frank attack.
1 there. And 1 there. Yes. Then we are also going to play on this guy, superb infantry training. And on...
If only I had that card. Oh, there's that one guy, there's that one guy.
I'm also going to order a bonus leader.
You won't, though, because I have a card that blocks it.
I'm ordering Le Ferrier and his French Guard heavies.
Oh, no.
All right.
Form square.
So up here, my French heavy cav are going to roll 1 die against your Russian line.
Can they get them? Probably.
It's a 50-50, and I somehow managed to screw it up. Like
Nope.
that.
Nope.
1 die back.
Oh, fear this one die. It's going to destroy all your children. But it won't.
Nothing. Okay.
Because your children are artillery.
Over here, does your Prussian light form square?
Yes.
It does. All right.
Yes.
Take a card. I'll take that one.
No, I wanted that card a little.
Bounce me.
Let me get my cards down.
No worries.
And here they come. Oh, baby. Got you for one.
That just is brutal.
Brutal, huh? Oh,
Well, I mean,
my.
but form and square is just what it is, right? Le Ferrier. Let's see how he's
But
doing.
can you kill them this time?
Le Ferrier checks.
You should be able to. Oh,
Wasted a perfectly good one. Can I get him? Can I get him? No!
Get him! Oh.
I repeat, 50-50. All right, so this guy now shoots you for 4.
What? No. Wait, this guy?
Mm-hmm.
Why would, are you meleeing both this guy shooting, this guy's meleeing?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Ow.
1 hit and 2 retreats, both of which you can ignore. Oh, no, you're Prussians. You can't. Oh, really? So you're going to use your Iron Will for... And now you have to check for Kleist to
Wait,
make...
why would I do that? No, never mind.
I was going to say, I think you might just want to eat your 2 retreats.
Yeah, I would just take that, man. That's very bad.
You got to go... Oh, you're just going to take the 1?
Yep.
You got to check for Kleist, though.
Yep. Oh!
Oh! Oh!
That musket ball whizzed by
Right,
his ear.
his hat has a musket ball in it.
Bonked him on his head. Ooh. That
right.
was rather close.
That was a whole... Frankly, that was a whole lot of nothing on my end.
Haha, you've been got.
I would say... I don't know if I was got, but I'm not... I was
You
not...
got.
Let's put it this way. I wasn't amazed by myself.
This guy, though, that's a very tasty target.
And it is your turn.
Probe center. Kerpow.
It's for 3. 2.
This guy's gonna move up.
Yep.
And, his Russian line... His Russian line are gonna move up.
You know, Red, I'm not sure that Velker isn't a perfect old wargamer right now.
Yes.
He already has our bad habits. I can say that. Blaming the dice. Blaming the dice. Blaming a particular unit that betrays you. Trusting a unit that doesn't. Alright, so what you bringing? Just the lights? Oh, you moved up. Again.
These guys are shooting those guys.
Oh, got it. Oh, nice. But that's still just 2, right? Because they did move. Yeah.
2 dice.
2 dice from the reserve militia.
1 or 2, guys. You go bye-bye.
Oh, nope.
You don't have to.
We are good. We laugh at you.
You're mean.
We wave our baguettes at you.
You're bad. But who do you go after? The guy on the square or these guys? That is the question.
I will not answer your silly question yet.
That is it. That's my turn. Your turn. Goodbye.
Oh, Zutalo.
Ooh.
Alan.
No, you.
6 dice.
Jerk. bad roll.
Infantry, cavalry, artillery, and wild. Flags wild. Yep. 2 infantry. One.
No, I have been slain.
2.
Ah, that's spoopy. This is not going well all of a sudden, I've got to admit.
Cavalry, artillery, one wild. Let's begin over here on the right. 5 into your Prussian line.
Got him for 2.
2 in a retreat, which you can ignore.
And I come back with.
You gotta check for Kleist. You gotta check for Kleist thing. Gotta check for Kleist.
He's fine. I come back with 2.
You come back with 2?
Yeah.
Even though you got 1 guy.
Yeah, because I didn't move.
I understand. Oh, that's right. You've got that thing where if yeah. Got it.
Got it for 1 and you have to go away.
In fact, I do.
Haha. I'm not gonna say that again. Never mind.
Never mind. This bites. 5 dice here on your square.
No. How is it? 4.
5, Alon.
Okay. Got him.
You do get your card back, but I get a flag.
That is 2. Nice.
We will advance.
But no. Just stop. I don't appreciate it.
These French line will now attack you. No, we're going to go here first. My guard heavy cavalry attacks you here. Do you form square?
Do you get a banner for these? Are these guys
Yep.
like Cossacks?
They're not like Cossacks. I do get a banner if I kill them.
They're basically Cossacks. They're jokes. They suck.
My jokes suck. Yeah.
These guys, not your guys. I don't. Yeah, I should.
Form square?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. It's the same card you just took that I just got back.
Bounce me.
I shall do so. That's 2 dice. Nope. Got you for 1. Slowly picking away at you.
Yeah, my guard heavies are locking people down, but they're not doing the wiping out I like to see them do. How's Le Ferrier feeling? He's good. And now he comes back and tries to hit you for 1. You have to retreat, which you can't, so take 1.
Iron Will.
You can spend it if you want. Spending it?
Spending it.
Alright. It's a brave square. Well done. 5 dice from my line on your square.
Three hits and 2 retreats, and I'm dead.
Well, to be technical, you could burn all your...
No, I'm not going to on those idiots.
Very good. All right, so they're done. You get your flag back. You get your card back because you're out of square. I get a banner. I advance.
Wait, did you get the last banner? No, he didn't. Just killed that last square. That's right. Okay. You're halfway there. I don't like. But what else?
Alright, so I've advanced here, to those kills. Yes. Over here. My guns shoot 4.34 because of Elan. It's your Prussian.
Okay. Hit me with your best shot. Didn't get me.
One hit and a retreat, which you cannot ignore.
Well, I could, but I'm not going to.
No, you can't. Well, you can give me that thing, I suppose.
If I use it, I am really can. Oh my goodness, that is the worst place you could be.
Yeah, except I activated these guys. I'm gonna try to break that square. One die.
Can he do it? No, he can't.
Jeepers
Oh my
creepers!
gosh.
Those are some tough beggars.
Take a smack.
Oh,
But it
I
doesn't
will
do
not.
anything
Does
because
not.
we all suck.
Stop it. Alright, so that was a lot of stuff. We each get a tactician card at the very end here.
Yay.
Let's flip these. You want to take care of the reds?
Okay, shuffle. Yeah, shuffling.
And I got one, and I get... You ready? I
Yeah.
get one, and you get one. Your turn.
Oh. Whoa. Wow. Tech center.
That's a good card for you.
Tis. So let us see. Oh, those are your guys. I see how it is. These guys are going to stay there. I'm not stupid. These guys. And then these light are going to peek their faces out and go pew pew on you.
Okay.
So let's start with this guy. 4 dice.
No, you know what? It's battlefield smoke. You'll roll 2.
Okay, that's all they have. That's fine. Fine with that. No! Okay, you're fine.
Yep.
So you take a hit.
Come back with... Did you hit me?
Yes.
2 and a 5?
1 and a 5.
1 and a 5. Come
Are
back.
you going to take that retreat?
Oh, I want to fight you.
I'm just saying that I got a lot of guys shooting you after that, so.
It's fine. I'll hit you for 3.
Okay. Alright then. It's your choice. Got me for 2. Wow, so strong.
Mm-hmm.
So manly. But is it worth it? No. Unless I get some really bad die rolls.
What's next?
This guy shooting on you 4 dice.
4 dice.
One hit.
Okay.
Oh, that sucks.
Like you said, really bad die rolls, I guess.
Now 3 dice with these guys.
Yep.
Delete these guys.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my goodness.
I feel a little better about this whole situation.
Wow. Just wow.
Yeah, whenever a game red has a rule about grand batteries, that's one of those things that you really want to point out. There are grand battery rules for commands and colors that are an hoot and a half.
Man. Dang it.
Did you get your card, sir?
I did, believe it or not. I do not like the situation. I'm gonna be honest. I mean, if you take out my right, you win. And I have 1 banner. Unless something changes for the realist, I lose, pretty much.
Yeah, I'm not. I got a lot of guys that this could fall apart pretty easily if I'm not careful. Alright. Bayonet charge.
Alright.
1.
This guy? I'm assuming.
Why would I do that? Why would I not?
Isn't it all in one section?
No.
4.
Just 4 guys.
Okay, sorry, never mind.
It's interesting. In the grand battles in Epic, it does have to be in one section. You can't spread them out.
Right.
Shoop.
Your lights. Oh, not the OGs and the YGs. Okay, that doesn't sound as good. The OGs and the Young Guard.
Mm-hmm. Well, I guess we'll start here with these French line and your Prussian line. It's 4 dice. Got him. And now Kleist has to... Yeah, I know. And now Kleist has to... Well, I get a banner. And Kleist has to check.
He's fine.
Okay. I'm at 5, right?
Yep.
These lights attack your line. 4 dice.
That's them.
Got him. Oh, Kleist has to withdraw.
Oh, yep.
Those guys are dead.
I can't delete
Oh, duh. Not paying attention. Alright, so that was 1, 2, 3, and then I move these guys up. They obviously cannot battle from where they are. Yep. Your turn.
Take command any section.
Okay,
These 3 guys.
that works.
So this guy. Yep. These guys are going to look all the way around.
Ooh, the Prussian light cav.
These guys are gonna-
That's a nice shot, I think. I'll take it.
Alright, so let's start with these guys. 3 dice.
Wait a minute.
Or are you going to form square? What are you going to use?
No, bring it. 3 dice.
3 dice. 2 hits.
Pretty nasty. Nastier than I would have liked it to have been.
And now Ricard.
Ricard. He's been around the whole 6 days of glory.
Yeah, but does he survive
Does
now?
he survive Vauchamps? He does so far. And he
now
comes
2
back
dice
with 2.
back.
Oh! Oh, rough.
Ooh! Ooh. That hurts a lot.
You're doing well there until then.
Alright, these guys come with 4 dice.
4 dice. Nothing.
Whoa.
2 dice back.
Wow, that's impressive.
That was rough. That was a rough die roll. 1 hit and a retreat, which you cannot ignore. Oh, yes, you can. You got a leader.
I'm Russian.
Check.
Too.
Oh, you're Russian. Check Kleist.
Jeez, poor Kleist.
Yeah, I was going to say, he's getting bullied around a little bit.
He's good. And now these guys come with
2 dice. Yeah.
Kebab for these guys, for that unit. Get them, boys. Nope.
Nothing.
Ah.
I won't deny that one went a little bit against the odds in terms of your good fortune, no doubt about it. I will not lie.
Your turn. Oh.
You and your traumatic intakes of breath.
I just you know you want? Like you could do anything.
It's weird. I mean, 2, 3, 4, 5. 6, 8. Probe center. What is the difference between the old guard and the young guard statistically?
The old guard has an extra die in melee.
That's it. You are quite correct. Oh, they all also ignore 2 flags.
And the young guard ignores 1.
Yeah. What's that? 4 dice.
Why wouldn't you just use these guys to melee my horse?
Because you could evade.
Good point.
4 dice at your lights. A hit and a retreat, which you can ignore.
And I'll come at you with 3.
Mm-hmm.
2 hits.
Nice. Bad exchange for me.
Now the YG.
The YG shoots over here at your Prussian lights. 3 dice. Got him.
Got them.
Finally get the YG into the scrum.
And now, my turn?
Yes, it is your turn.
Fire and hold.
Not a fan.
So, this guy, this guy.
Who's doing it?
This guy. That's it.
Who's he shooting at? He can't see him.
Why not?
Center to center. This blocks.
Dang it. Guess then that guy can't do anything either.
Mm-mm.
It's just this guy and this guy. And this guy.
Yep. So where are you going to start?
Start this guy, melee 3, so 4 dice on that guy.
Yep.
Gotcha.
Nasty. Most nasty, but well played. Definitely getting it.
That's only second?
Yep.
Yeah, okay. This guy to this guy to
This is what I've been afraid of. Yes, it's only your second, but you got a bunch of guys you can clean up on.
5 dice.
So this is usually 4, but plus 1, 5. Yes.
1 hit.
Whee!
Why you do this to me?
And these guns?
Melee 3 plus 1, 4.
Yep.
Got him.
Wow. There you go. There's one for you. See, this is the stuff you get afraid of. This game, to Hasdrubal's question, yes, if there is a divider line that goes through a hex, it is considered in both sectors.
Your turn.
And Red, yeah, we've actually had a couple go to the hour mark. Not too much over, but they've gone there. They've gone there. Ick. Super ick. Here's... No. Counterattack. One, two, three. I think that'll be it. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, that's all I got. Alright, we'll start over here with these fellas.
Nope, he can't.
Why not?
I've got someone adjacent to him.
So what? That doesn't matter.
It does. Read it.
Oh, under fire and hold?
Yeah.
Well, then I won't play it. Do I do it for 2? Do I do it for 2? Yeah, I do it. I still do it. Very good. Thank you. That's fair. I get it now. So we'll do this over here for 2.
Got 2.
Yep. And finally, the young guard fires for 6. That's correct, right?
Yep.
Base 5 plus 1 at the stand. Nope. Oh yeah, 6. 6 dice. 1 hit. And I win.
Yes.
1 hit. But there it is. There's the win at Vauchamps for that. Man, I really felt this had me. Oh, and I forgot to do this. Oh my goodness, I could have just won. I could just walked off the battlefield. I forgot about this. I forgot him. I had this card.
I know. I was like, what are you gonna do?
Oh, well, yeah, it's not your obligation to point out that these guys are smoking cigarettes over here, minding their own beeswax. Oh, I could have walked right off the battlefield and won without any further risk. These here's your most valuable player, no two ways around it.
Yeah. That is true. Most assuredly true.
Oh my goodness, they held off multiple attacks. That was a lot. That was really well done. So overall, let's see. What was the final score? 8-3. All right. An 8-3 win here at Vauchamps. I don't know. Other than Chateau Thierry, which we played 2 days ago, I don't know how many of these the Allies have a particularly good chance in.
Yeah, it's really tough. I mean, it's close with Chateau Thierry. I mean, I just barely made it with 7-8, I think.
Right, and you got off because I didn't kill you at the last minute. You managed to roll off the battlefield and get away. But this one, I mean, you've got the defensive position. I don't know.
I probably shouldn't have pushed.
Yeah, I'm not sure you should. You should have. I think you should have let me come a little bit more.
Yes,
I do.
I definitely.
I think this is a case where I get points taking these, which are pretty far back actually. I get points driving my horses off the battlefield, but you speed bumped me really. I mean, this is a nasty spot. No, cavalry doesn't want to get involved in this sort of a choke point. We just don't. But this is we have done all 4 of the 6 Days of Glory. The French wind up winning the 6 Days of Glory 3-1. Their only defeat being Chateau Thierry, which is not the worst thing in the world. I'm not sure that Velker didn't stand up particularly well, actually, given the difficulty of the scenarios. I was meaning to look at my Google Calendar that I have set up with all the battlefields listed as appointments. The next one is, oh my goodness, it won't be till the 27th of the month. So we've got 2 weeks. We've got a big break here on CNC battles, but it's the Battle of Orthez, 1814. It is an epic.
Of course it is.
So we've got a full-on epic. And if anybody would like to join us, if you've got Tabletop Simulator and you come on over to the Armchair Dragoon scenarios, the epics especially, I think, are the best if you have 8 players. Getting 8 players in on an epic game, as we saw in Austerlitz, is just a blast. I think it really lets the story evolve. This stuff is very direct. This stuff is very in-your-face, very punchy, which is fine. But that stuff is And then again, no, we were a tiny bit. Oh, look at that. We only started streaming 60 minutes ago, so they well, unfortunately, they don't. It's interesting, Hezrel. We're doing all the published scenarios. We're doing all the published scenarios. So I actually was surprised by the two extras, Vauchamps and Chateau Thierry, that are included in generals, marshals, and tacticians. So we added those in pretty quickly. But I was looking, if I went to the lists that are available at commandsandcolors.net, where everybody should go, yeah, there obviously are a lot more. It particularly makes me sad that because GMT has made the profoundly unwise decision to stick Commands and Colors Epic, the expansion, behind Mystery Freakin' Wizard. Hey, Red, good night, man. Take care. See you tomorrow, hopefully. Doug and I will be on doing Blucher, finishing up the Battle of Ekmul. So come on by. But, I'm upset that they have stuck that incredible expansion behind so much, including Mystery Wizard. It's a constant source of irritation on my part. So hopefully, that'll come out and we'll get a lot more of the epics in, because I think that is really as fun as these are on a table that measures. I think this is 8x4. Playing Commands and Colors Napoleonic on a 15-foot wide table is an incredible experience. And then I've made this comment before, the tweet that I've sent out that got more likes and views than any other I've ever done was of the Le Grand Battles Austerlitz set that I built with over 3,000 figures. I got like 12,000 tweets for that, which is kind of crazy. But anyway, that is what we're going to do, and we'll come back for that. So yes, just the published scenarios, and I now have them all in a nice, convenient Google Calendar, so I won't forget any, hopefully, he said optimistically. But, all right. Well, we will be back tomorrow for Saturday Night Fights. Velker probably is going to take the night off because, honestly, Blucher has not been his thing yet, although I'm sure it will be someday. But in the meanwhile, as always, we hope you had a wonderful Friday. Here in the American Midwest, at least up here in Milwaukee, it was incredibly cold today. Yeah, we woke up this morning, I think it was 7 degrees below zero with a wind chill down to 20. So it made me... Fahrenheit, good point, thank you. It made me sympathetic to Napoleon's soldiers and the retreat from Moscow and all that stuff, but we're going to be heading above freezing. The sun will come out, we'll have a great time. But in the meanwhile, we hope all of you stay well. And going back to painting Carthaginians for what system? Hasdrubal. Yeah, you guys up north have been cold. London, Ontario is indeed quite the place. Yeah, I was seeing lots and lots of negative temps up there. But yeah, no, I have very much enjoyed. Oh, Clash of Spears, great system, great system. No, it is. Hey, and to anyone who might watch this that has an affinity for the tabletop simulator way of playing war games, there's a boatload of Napoleonics, as you can see, although not enough. I'd like all of them, thank you. But there are some wonderful Napoleonic models. There are some amazing World War II models. There are some great fantasy models. But there are not... Red, where you live, it just doesn't get cold. We're not accepting that as cold. We're just not. But there are just not the good Ancients figures for TTS. It's remarkable, really. There is one set out there that somebody did for Gary Gygax's Chainmail. That's going to be, by the way, a Saturday Night Fight. We are going to do one of the wonderful scenarios that people put together for the classic Chainmail that, of course, becomes Dungeons and Dragons. There's 3 or 4 scenarios. That actually has a few nicely done Ancients, or actually Dark Age minis. They're not... That's it. You don't have the incredible setup the incredible variety that you get when you play things like Field of Glory. So If anybody's a modeler, I'm not. I'm a model stealer. You put up a model, I will swipe it, and I will use it in a war game. That's what's going to happen. But I'd love it if there were some ancients, because I know my guy Panzer Day would love to do some, whether it be DBA or some Clash of Spears or things like that. That would be super cool. Anyway, thanks once again, please, so much for watching and for listening. Until the next time, I'm Cyrano.
I'm Velker.
And this has been yet another year-round with Commands and Colors Napoleonics. Thanks a lot, and have a great night.
Good evening.